Okay, we are going to start Unit 2 today, that is classification of living being. In our lower grade, we study two kingdom system classification. In two kingdom system classification, living organism is only classified into two groups, that is plant and animal. And this system of classification was given by Carlos von Linnaeus, two kingdom system, and he is considered as the father of taxonomy. Alright, but two kingdom system has some problem. के प्रब्लम छ भन्दा इन टू किंगडम सिस्टम क्लासिफिकेशन unicellular organism and multicellular organism are not separated. Okay, non photosynthetic fungi are placed in plantae भनेको mushroom. Right, mushroom is not non photosynthesis. Photosynthesis हुँदैन mushroom मा, तर it is placed in which kingdom? Plantae. So there are lots of problem in two kingdom system classification. That's why the another scientist came named Robert H. Whittaker, Robert Harding Whittaker, and he has introduced the new system of classification, and we call this as the five kingdom system classification. As name suggests, its definition is easy. The system of classification in which the living organisms are divided into five groups, five major groups, and these groups are called kingdom. And this kingdom are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, Animalia. Of difference के छ भन्दा Plantae and Animalia, they are also found in two kingdom system classification as it is. Plantae and Animalia as it is of two kingdom system classification. Now here is new three kingdom: Fungi, Protista, Monera. So why this arises? Let's see. Okay. Now the system of classification was introduced by Robert Harding Whittaker. I have already said यो system like the Robert Harding Whittaker भन्ने scientist ले introduce गरे हो. Now why this five kingdom system is better than two kingdom system classification? It is superior than two kingdom system classification. Nowadays we do not classify the living organism according to two kingdom system. Nowadays we classify the living organism according to five kingdom system classification. कारण के होला हेर्नुस् है. The reason is five kingdom separates prokaryotes from eukaryote. Prokaryote means those living organism which has no what you call that nuclear membrane, that do not have a true nucleus. Alright, prokaryote ma चाहिँ bacteria haru पर्छ. Bacteria, their cells are, their nucleus, they do not have a fixed nucleus. They have a fluid like structure called matrix. In that matrix there is a circular DNA, and they do not have any membrane bounded cell organelle like mitochondria, Golgi body, के पनि हुँदैन. Very simple type of cell. Prokaryotic means very primitive type of cell. So bacteria comes under prokaryotes, and eukaryote has true nucleus. True nucleus means nucleus is bounded by nuclear membrane. Understanding what I mean to say? So two kingdom system has not separated prokaryote and eukaryote, but five kingdom system has separated prokaryote and eukaryote. Alright, and organisms are classified based on mode of nutrition. So two kingdom system classification has only one basis, भनेको mode of nutrition only. Alright, two kingdom system is based on only one base, that is mode of nutrition, autotroph or heterotroph. Autotrophs are plant, heterotrophs are animal. Autotroph means those living organisms which can prepare their own food. Photosynthesis हुने जति सबै plant, अनि heterotroph which cannot prepare their own food, they are animal. Two kingdom system. So this five kingdom system has five bases for classification. One base is mode of nutrition. One base is what? Mode of nutrition, autotroph or heterotroph. Another is this evolution. Right? Evolution pattern. Next one is mode of ecological status. Producer, decomposer, consumer. According to that also they have done classification. It has done classification according to the number of cell also. Unicellular or multicellular. All total five bases are there. Complexity of cell. B is complexity of organism, and then C is mode of nutrition, and D is ecological status, and E is direction of evolution. So there are five bases for classification. So two kingdom system is based on only one base. Five kingdom system classification is based on five bases. Alright, next, it separates the unicellular from multicellular. I have already said unicellular or multicellular chutakosis. Here, right? Here, if you see this kingdom Protista and Monera, they are unicellular. Protista and Monera are unicellular. Plantae, Animalia and Fungi are multicellular. So it has separated unicellular and multicellular. And unicellular also two types, prokaryote and eukaryote. So unicellular also prokaryote and eukaryote. Prokaryote like the monera. Unicellular having eukaryotic cell, they comes under protista. Correct? All of you understood? So it has separated unicellular from multicellular organism. It takes difference in cell wall composition. So what is the composition of cell wall? अब यहाँ हेर्नुस् त, why he has separated plantae from fungi? Fungi र plantae लाई separate गर्ने एउटा आधार चाहिँ cell wall पनि हो. Okay, so mode of nutrition as well as cell wall. Alright, the cell wall is also composed of different material. And in nucleus, nucleus means I have already said prokaryote and eukaryote, their nucleus are of different type. And cell organelles. Cell organelle means eukaryote has membrane bounded cell organelle. Prokaryote do not have membrane bounded cell organelle. And this classification reflects the evolutionary relationship. So which organism evolved from which organism? Which group evolved from which group? It also shows the relation. Evolution pattern पण देखाउँछ यसले. That's why this 5 kingdom system is better than 2 kingdom system classification. Now let's see this picture. Alright, this picture shows the 5 kingdom system classification. Now see here, autotroph, सबभन्दा तल देखाइरहेको छ यसले autotroph. So they are chemosynthesis. Means when the earth was evolved around 4.6 billion years ago. Earth कति वर्ष अगाडि आएको? 4.6 billion years ago. So 4.6 billion years ago up to around 3.8 billion years ago there was no life, and we call this as a azoic period. In the azoic period there is no life. And your time summon 3.8 billion years summon there is no any life on the earth. And 3.8 billion years बाद चाहिँ we start to see the very simple living organism, and we call this as a bacteria. हो त्यो bacteriaहरु चाहिँ chemosynthetic हुन्छ. Chemosynthetic means they can extract the nutrient by using chemical reaction. Photosynthesis मा चाहिँ sunlight बाट food बनाउँछ हैन. In chemosynthesis they prepare food by chemical reaction, and this type of mode of nutrition is called chemosynthesis, and they are also autotrophic. So first organism seen on the earth during the evolution is autotrophic chemosynthetic, right? And they are prokaryote. And they are classified as first kingdom. What is that kingdom? Monera. So during the course of evolution, first organism seen were Monera. So first kingdom is Monera. During the course of evolution, this group of organism came on the earth first. Now this arrow is showing the evolutionary pattern. This is showing evolutionary pattern. So first organism seen on the earth were Monera, means bacteria. अब यो ब्याक्टेरियाबाट के इभल्भ भयो? फ्रम ब्याक्टेरिया यहाँ आइपुग्यो सेकेन्ड किङडम, यानी यसरी देखाएको छ नि, दिस इज सेकेन्ड किङडम, एन्ड दिस सेकेन्ड किङडम इज कल्ड प्रोटिस्टा. राइट, सेकेन्ड किङडम के रे? प्रोटिस्टा. मोनिरा आर अल्सो युनिसेलर, प्रोटिस्टा आर अल्सो युनिसेलर. डिफरेन्स इज मोनिरा आर प्रोक्यारियोट्स एन्ड प्रोटिस्टा आर eukaryote. Now which one is more developed? Which one is more advanced? Prokaryote or eukaryote? Eukaryote. Eukaryotic cell are more developed than prokaryotic cell. भनेपछि from bacteria protista भनेको that means amoeba, paramecium, volvoxहरु चाहिँ ब्याक्टेरियाबाटै इभल्भ भयो के. from bacteria prokaryotic organism unicellular, prokaryotic unicellular organism bacteria बाट इभल्भ भएर के भन्यो? प्रोटिस्टा भन्यो. प्रोटिस्टा means unicellular organism like paramecium, volvox, euglena बने हैन. Now again from that there is 3 branchings here. One branch goes to, from the protista there are 3 branches. यो protista बाट 3टा branch निस्क्यो. One convert into plant. Autotrophic photosynthesis हुन सक्ने जति they modified into plant, and those organisms which cannot do photosynthesis they comes under animalia, heterotrophic, and those living organisms which are saprophytic or parasitic and they are non-green, they comes under fungi. In this way, the protista has 3 branches. Protista divided into 3 branches. So this is showing the evolutionary direction of evolution. This picture is showing the direction of evolution. So 5 kingdom system classification is based on evolution also. 5 kingdom system classification के मानी based सरे evolution मा अनि हैन अनि हेर्नुस् त फर्स्ट किंगडम मोनिरा it is according to the type of cell it is prokaryotic. कस्तो सेल हो prokaryotic cell. That means complexity of the cell. Cell is very simple. Prokaryotes are very simple. Alright. And यो भन्दा माथिको मोनिरा भन्दा माथिको सबै eukaryotic. Protista also eukaryotic, Plantae also eukaryotic, and fungi also eukaryotic, Animalia also eukaryotic. Eukaryotic means complex cell. Cell only more developed cell भन्छ eukaryotic. Less developed cell is called prokaryotic. So यो पनि आधार छ complexity of cell. Next is complexity of organism. Unicellular or multicellular. ल हेर्नुस् त यो यहाँ भन्दा Protista and Monera are unicellular. यो भन्दा माथि Plantae, fungi and Animalia are multicellular. अब के फंगीहरु युनिसेलुलर पनि हुन्छ त्यही भएर यहाँ यस्तो देखाएको कारण चाहिँ some fungi like what you call yeast. Yeast is a fungi or not? So that comes under unicellular. Plantae पनि हुन्छ. Plantae also that is त्यही भएर यसरी यहाँनिर यो प्रोटिस्टालाई यसरी देखाएको कारण चाहिँ यहाँ अलिकति माथि पनि हुन्छ. These are unicellular. Some are unicellular. Some plant are also unicellular. Next is mode of nutrition. If you see the mode of nutrition, Plantae is autotrophic. Plant कस्तो छ? Autotrophic. And fungi heterotrophic. They are saprophytic, parasitic. And this Animalia heterotrophic. And ecological status. Ecological status means in your lower grade you may have studied about ecology. Ecosystem पढ्नु भएको छ नि. So what is the role of this organism in the ecosystem? If you see this Plantae, it acts as a producer. Plantae kingdom acts as a producer. Fungi acts as a decomposer. And Animalia acts as a consumer. So it is based on ecological status also. Ecosystem को आधारमा नि divide गरेर. That's why this 5 kingdom system classification is better than 2 kingdom system classification, and it is more scientific. That's why nowadays we follow this big system of classification 5 kingdom. Alright.